Hey guys. Okay, I have to do the hashtag like this. Sandy says read. Because I didn't bring the hashtag sign with me. I am in Boston. I had a business trip. Look, don't I look so professional? Yeah, well, I had to, dress the part. I'm here for the day job. You guys know I do the Asphalt magazine for the day job. In fact, hang on. Had it delivered to the hotel room doors of all the people who are here for the National Asphalt meeting. But I am going to lose this jacket because it's a little warm, and probably this little neck thing too because I just don't need it for filming this video. And we'll get started in just a second here. I do have stuff to talk about that is book related, so we're going to come up with some book stuff for you guys. Hang on. Okay, so I am seated here in the hotel room. Let's see, I got to Boston yesterday. Got a few things accomplished, and today was the first day of meetings. Got a few things accomplished today. You guys will remember that one of the books I read for the month of June was called Hardball for Women. I remember one of the authors is Pat Heim, and they have some really good advice in that book for women in business. And one of the tricks of the business trade that the ladies talk about in the book is body language and using body language appropriately when you're in. So there is an item that I need to bring up in one of the committees that I'm on tomorrow, but I recognize, as I learned in the book Hardball for Women, that I can't just bring this up and spring it on members of this committee because most of the people on this committee are men. I can probably count on one hand the number of women on the committee or that sit in during the committee meetings. What I need to do, I have done already, today, kind of bringing the topic up, discussing it with a few people who are on that committee, and then tomorrow, when I bring this up during the new business, it won't be a surprise to the men in the room. I won't be blindsiding them with this idea. When we have the discussion, it won't be something that I'm attacking them with, etc. It may seem a little silly to some of the ladies watching this video. It may seem like common sense to some of the men watching this video. It may seem ridiculous that we have to go through these kinds of lengths just to do business, but that's how it is. We'll see tomorrow how that goes. But the thing I wanted to talk about, now that I'm here in Boston and making this quick video here in the hotel room, are a couple of books. Current books that I'm looking at, not ones that I read clear back in June. So at the airport, I picked up a book called Stranger Than Fanfiction by Chris Colfer. I picked this up because of course, you can't walk past a bookstore in the airport without going in and checking things out. And so it's about 4 friends, 1 celebrity, 1 unforgettable road trip. Okay, they had me right there. I didn't have to read any further. That I was going to purchase this book at that point. I could just totally identify with it. The basic premise is that these 4 friends who just love Cash Carter, they invite him to go on a road trip with them. And he says yes. I have friends who will identify with this as well, that we would totally invite any member of Duran Duran to go on a road trip with us. And if one of the members of Duran Duran said yes, we would be on cloud 9. And of course, we would have a great road trip. So I'm going to read this. I am actually in the process of rereading Wuthering Heights right now. Got it? It's not on the bed with me here. I think it's in my bag. I've got Wuthering Heights with me because I'm rereading that. And I'm almost done with the reread. And I'm learning a few things about the way I react to Heathcliff and Kathy and Nellie Dean. And it's interesting. I guess it's been probably a decade since I read Wuthering Heights last. And I'm coming at it with a new perspective, a new point of view. So quite interesting. When we do Emily's birthday at the end of the month, I'll have some new insights to share. Oh, I picked up something else at the airport bookstore that you guys are going to love. This is so pretty, you guys. Look. It's Aesop's Fables. Look at how pretty this book is. Look at that. It's beautiful. This is leather. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? It's so nice. Look at the fox in there. Isn't he wonderful? It's just so nicely done. I love this. This is going to be so nice on the shelf when I get home. But here's, look at how the how the stories are arranged. The fox and the grasshopper. Look at that, isn't that nice? Look at the little details at the top. I think this is just so nicely done. I like it. I like it a lot. So I picked this up when I was in the bookstore as just a nice collectible to have. And I don't believe that I have a copy of Aesop's Fables in my home. I'm really glad that I got this, that I picked this one up. Now, one of the book things that I want to talk about this evening is that a colleague of mine here at the national meeting asked me about what to do with a number of books he has because he's moving. And he has, about 100 books perhaps that he has not yet read, that he is moving to his new place. He's got them boxed up. He's taking them to his new place. But he has quite a lot of books that he has read. He's, quote unquote, done with those books. And I said, well, you take them with you. They're old friends. But some of them, he really is done with them. And he does not have the same attachment to books as, say, some of the BookTube family out there has, or that I have with some of my books. So he really does look for a way to sort of recycle these books, so to speak. He has given some to the community where he'll be moving. There's a community center where they have books on shelves where community members can come in and take them out like a library. He has donated some books to that community center to the point where they've said, hey, no more. So what ideas do you guys have for him? I mean, I offered a couple of ideas. I said, if you've got any first editions or nifty things like that, you can sell those on eBay and, probably make a pretty penny off of some. And he didn't really think that he had any first editions. But let's share some ideas in the comments below. If there are some places you know of that would be good for him to share books. Is there somewhere that you all would suggest for gently loved books to be taken to be then loved more? I think that's the way I want to phrase that. You guys know what I'm talking about. So this was my away from home BookTube video. Well, hope it wasn't too boring. We'll film again when I get back home. Thanks so much, guys.